Hi, Virgo. You have an airplane. It was dogs earlier when I was about to start. Yeah. Anyway, I'm doing a reading for you today. And we're going to get your overall energy with the William Blake deck. I'll read about it to you, and then we'll do a Celtic cross. That airplane for me is like, you know, high vibe, like a lot of energy, you know. Virgo. Been traveling maybe? Nine of Painting, Fruition. I don't think I've maybe ever pulled this card in a reading for somebody yet. Nine of Cups. No, yeah. They're doing the thing in the flower. And there are 9 angels giving them a blessing. Pretty nice theme there. Judgment peeking its head. It's like that airplane noise, like the loudest thing I've heard all day. It's the call from the sky. Literally, wow. Child of Poetry is what Leo got. No. Cancer. The cave reading. Okay, let's read about the 9 of Cups. 9 of Painting. This is the first state of an etching from Blake's Jerusalem, shown Albion and Vala embracing in sexual intercourse upon a water lotus, while the phallic caterpillar of natural sex crawls out from beneath their entwined torsos. In the revised final state, the couple merely embrace without any caterpillar. Symbolically, the original image portrays humankind seduced by nature and expresses our fascination with bodily pleasure in the material world. Note that the lovers are wrapped in Blake's golden net of marriage in Blake's storyline. Albion subsequently becomes prudish about this and repudiates, quote, every labor of love in all the Garden of Eden. Nevertheless, the moment depicted here is one of erotic fruition, and in some measure represents Blake's ideal of sexuality and sensuality. In the card, collaged with other graphic elements from Jerusalem, we see the drama of this moment of ecstasy. The fish below represent the chain of life feeding on itself. The clouds of pink are I lost my spot. The clouds of pink are sensual rapture, and the 9 angelic gyres represent the Ennead, the overseeing angels of human development. The water lily floating on the sea of time and space represents fertility, its roots in the mud, but its flowers a bed of purity and beauty. An alternative interpretation is that these lovers are Tharma and Ennead, the body and its desires joined in rapture. This card represents the sensual harvest of the suit, the full flowering of one's creations, the enjoyment of the senses, or being all wrapped up in something. Symbolically, its sexuality is a metaphor for material gain, physical well-being, pleasure, satisfaction, and money. These are the rewards of being in harmony with nature and the forces around you. When you act in a definite and practical manner, you ultimately achieve the successes that accrue from this practice. In the creative process, this is the combining of 2 disparate things into something new and fruitful. A definition of creativity, it signifies the proper appreciation and use of what is being created. Material gain, pleasure, and leisure. Physical rewards gained through effort, practical actions resulting in physical success, attainment, glowing health, material serenity and well-being, completing the work of manifestation, wrapped in sensuality, being a fruitful part of the chain of life. 440 on the clock when I looked up. Pretty incredible energy to be in, Virgo. So, wow. Being totally immersed in love, and this is not, just in somebody else. It's the love of creation itself, right? It was like the manifestation of your ultimate creation, but not in a selfish way. It's like being a part of everything. And look at this. I found them blind. I taught them how to see. This is William Blake being inspired by somebody's writings, but it's like knowledge from the ground, the root chakra. He illuminates things, changes things, literally going from blind to seeing. Judgment under here. It's like a wake-up call energy. The planets in Aquarius right now are serious. Like the energy feels very expansive. Look, Page of Swords under that. It's like a new perspective, and Page of Swords is an Aquarian card. So this child of poetry, it's a sense of faith, wanting to learn, faith in your own creations, the future. All right, Virgo. Look, 9 of Cups again. Go Virgo. Okay, crossing energy. Oh. We're gonna clarify, okay? 4 cards, that's too many. 4 of Cups and the 4 of Swords, and Temperance was there. So it's like coming out of apathy, healing. Temperance is Sagittarius, the 9th house. Like I was getting travel. You already have 2 9s. And the passage about this 9 of Cups was making me freaking blush. It's a Virgo reading, not a Scorpio reading. But Virgos, what was it? It wasn't, I guess it was a meme. It was some astrology thing. Oh my God, I shouldn't even say this. But it was basically saying like, that like Scorpios are known as being the most sexual signs, but Virgos will just F the S out of you because they can. I was like, damn, like Virgo has some serious sexual energy that people underestimate. So, yeah, and that's just a little message there for you. Maybe you'll think that's funny or interesting like I did. And I believe Scorpio and Virgo used to be one sign and they got split. So it's kind of, yeah, I want to learn more about it, like the specific different aspects that they represent. But it's kind of, Scorpio's like the dark and Virgo's the light, right? Anyway, look at this crossing energy. Masculine, feminine. He is looking right at her. This is what's on your mind. So this is in you, outside of your world. You're feeling so intuitive, empowered, wanting to create things with other people, wanting to create in general. Let's get the rest of your cards out, but the moment doesn't feel like much of a challenge because you're in 9 of Cups energy. You've kind of reached this status. What's in the deep past? Virgo. Oh. So the High Priestess is this idea. For me this week, I'm thinking about, you know, she's this idea of like duality in us or in everything. And the Emperor, I see him as looking at this and making sense of it, like they're becoming one, right? It's like they're very much a pair. So it's like integrating the, you know, anything in yourself that hasn't been looked at. The Nine of Cups, it's like, you know, truly being fulfilled. Deep past, yeah, it's like in the past, I'm getting the sense that in the past you were more guarded, because it feels like a really refreshing, like something's come to fruition. The Hierophant was flipped up when I was shuffling, the only one. So this is in the recent past, like recently. It's like waiting on a relationship, seeing higher knowledge, maybe both. Yeah, this is because the Emperor is already powerful, but the Hierophant is the next step. It's like listening to your higher self, not some like authority figure, you know? Eight of Cups crowning. Let's get your cards out. The Sun. In the near future, see? So you know you're headed towards something. Two of Pentacles. You're making a choice right now. Energy around you. Nine of Wands. Your environment, maybe the recent energies in your life have made you this strong. It's another 9. 3 nines out. Oh my God. As I say that, I'm called to look at the bottom. We have a 9, the Hermit. You. Virgo, hopes and fears, Virgo. Virgo. Four of Cups. Remember I saw it earlier. I think you're not doing the apathy thing anymore, waiting. Like things are already coming to fruition. I really like this Four of Cups because he's looking at the cup that's being offered to him. And he's full of life and possibility with all the greenery around him, you know? This is the outcome. 7 of Swords. So at the top of the reading, you have the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. You could be cutting specific people out of your life. We're going to clarify. What's the advice for Virgo? Oh my God. This is coming out for everyone. So this was the base of Cancer's reading. Subconscious energy. 2 8s at the top here. Basically, look, this is what he's running towards. It is about addressing exactly what it is that you're avoiding. Like, this is a constant thing in life, you know? What's holding you back? And sometimes it's, you know, just meditating, writing, thinking. It's always easier than you think, and you feel better after. Like, feels good to illuminate things. It's liberating, right? Like an angelic presence. Here's the Hermit again. I almost did the Virgo. Oh my goodness. Here's the Hierophant. Really trust yourself, Virgo. Not that you aren't. That's probably what got you here in the first place. All right, what has come to fruition with these 9 of Cups? Why the 9 of Cups for Virgo? This is crazy how many 9s you have. 9 of Wands again. Yeah, because you're experienced. You're smart. You have the moon here. It's the mind, intuition, even like mothering instincts. What's come to fruition? Your strength, honestly. Wow. Yeah, this sense of confidence. Your own path of healing, illuminating. See, I just said strength. I knew it. And this was Leo's advice with the Tower here. This is your underlying. Ace of Pentacles right behind that, and the 3 of Cups. And the 4 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Healing, new love, 6 of Wands. All these 9s. We're about to clarify the High Priestess. There's the Hangman. Why the High Priestess and the Emperor for the challenge? Why? Daughter of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting it. It's like looking at the High Priestess is about the hidden, right? So being gentle, patient, yet practical, and having a plan about kind of swimming in these waters, right? Your hermit waters. Son of Pentacles. It's like the slow, see, that's the Page of Pentacles. The slow, steady process. Daughter of Cups, like the Page of Cups. And as soon as she came out, you know, some of you, it could have to do with, like, on the other side of this, being more expressive. The 8 of Swords is not very expressive. Typically, the Hermit is not either. Let's see. All right. What is Virgo going towards with the 8 of Cups? Why the 8 of Cups? I just saw the 7 of Cups, and this is weird, but like suddenly the deck felt very big, and I got the sense that like you almost feel like you have so many options. Look, the 8 of Swords again. Are you overwhelmed by your options and your potential? This is funny because now the Hermit is kind of like, he's looking at that stuff. He's the 8 of Swords on either end. And the Chariot just flew out. So again, it's that like moon, gentle, mothering, nurturing energy with yourself in this cocoon transformation state that you could be in while things are coming into fruition. This flower is almost like that, you know, that butterfly when you unravel. That's what I'm getting. Like on the other end of this, there's even more fruition. Let's see, 10 of Cups. Because, ooh, yeah. Because you start out with the 9 of Cups, I want to say on your own, there's one person in this card, right? But the underlying energy is things coming to fruition with another. And that's what you're going straight into those spheres. So what's the Sun for Virgo? Why the Sun? Woo. Right on top of the Hierophant, 2020, on the clock, flew the Son of Cups, right next to the Daughter of Cups. Okay, yeah, all this emotional, expressive, Leo energy. You could be maybe you're meeting someone soon that's really romantic. It feels very like emotionally available, someone on your level. Son of Cups, it's usually someone expressing that love. So you're healing that energy inside of you somehow, you know? Why is Virgo in Two of Pentacles energy? I heard Two of Cups. Why the Two of Pentacles? Judgment, right? It was right under. Two and 20. Remember I just saw 2020 on the clock? So Judgment is massive, epiphany, transformation, scorpionic, Pluto energy. And we're getting all this Scorpio, Virgo, intense assessing of your mind, really. All these swords at the top. It's shadow work. It's usually abandonment issues, fear, sense of lack, all this stuff, but you're getting into your flow right now. It's surrendering really with Judgment. Okay. What is Virgo going towards? Seven of Swords, the outcome. Facing fears, then what? Oh my God, look. These flipped out. Then you close the cycle. The World. Ooh. Heater bang. Then you have the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands. All this powerful masculine energy. Yeah, you could be meeting a fire sign, but it's new. This is the Fruition, right? He's very much this is like the hero card. Seeing things from a much higher vantage point than everyone else is like 3 feet below him. Father of Wands, like, it's like he is the flame. Do you know what I mean? The fire sign and the Seven of Wands feel connected. I feel like you're going to meet like a really masculine person, or this is you. Take it how it resonates. But I said, what are you going towards? We have that real intense Father of Wands there. Maybe somebody very strong, powerful. They could have a lot of fixed energy in their chart with the World, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio. Look, the Fool. You got the World and the Fool. Somebody fearless, unafraid. And this is a new cycle of your own empowerment. Look, Two of Cups, Chariot, and the Sun under there. And I feel this is what you're doing. It's like that, taking the leap. Okay, what is the Nine of... I want to ask what the Nine of Cups is again. What's coming to fruition for Virgo? Okay, a bunch of cards fell out. Four of Swords, Sun, Son of Wands. There you are, the Hermit, and the Seven of Swords. And this card for me, you have the Seven of Swords twice. And this card in this deck is like a self-protective Seven of Swords. It's almost like related to, or I don't know why I want to say this, but you see how these are floating almost like in the traditional Nine of Swords? He's aware of them though. He has an eye open. He's keeping an eye on these fears, and that's exactly what you're doing, going straight into them. That's how you're healing. And there's all this expressive, wise, creative, cooperative, confident energy. And you're here twice. It's you coming to fruition, Virgo. To put it simply, it's you. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you for being here, Virgo. I hope you have a good night. Bye.